Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Outstalk, and in today's video I'm gonna be going over a pretty controversial topic in the gaming community, specifically manipulated matchmaking systems, and in Marvel Rivals especially the engagement optimized matchmaking system that they use in every single mode in the game, including ranked. Today I did my rank placements. I don't know why. I don't really like ranked on this game. I haven't done ranked since season 5.5. But in the past, I have been Celestial multiple seasons, or high GM. I just don't really like to play ranked on this game. I get tired of people being absolute crybabies and throwing my games on purpose, or engagement optimized matchmaking giving me players that should never be in these ranks. Okay, I'm sorry, but there are some people that should just be bronze. And I know people are going to be like, oh, skill issue, cope, get better, team diff, you're playing the wrong characters. You know, sometimes it might actually be that. However, I'm going to show you my game history. In every single game that I lost, we're going to go look at the teammates that I saw struggling, and we're going to go over their history and just look at how many times they've lost in a row before they got into my lobby, where they either continued to lose after they got done playing with me, or I could not carry them enough to get them out of their loss streak. Okay, and that's the purpose of engagement optimized matchmaking, is to keep these people that love losing on the game longer, by trying to get other people to force carry them. Doesn't matter what mode. Okay, I'm going to use rank because people don't really take quick play seriously on this game, which I also don't know why, but that's a different story. Okay, game one. Right here, I am on Widow. The game was it was a loss at the start. Okay, my Iron Fist saw that this low-key Loki guy was going to play Adam Warlock, and he immediately threw the game before the game even started. He said he was going to throw. He didn't want Adam Warlock on the team, whatever. Okay, it was just GG's. I was going to play the best that I could. I ended up just jumping on Widow because it was just the most pathetic thing I've ever watched. However, we did need another healer, so this guy did go Adam Warlock. Whatever, I'll play with it. Let's go to his career. Okay. Kind of a low level. Okay win rate. However, when we get over to competitive, I mean, dog. He lost every single game he played today. And here's the game. Oh, here's the game that he played with me. Okay, so he went on to play 7 more games, and he lost literally every single game. And notice how he hasn't played since over 2 weeks ago. And he decided that the first thing he's gonna do when he got on ranked was, yeah, literally 2 weeks. He's just gonna go straight to ranked, no warm up, nothing. And yeah, he ended up losing like 10 games today. My Iron Fist has his stuff blocked, but that doesn't. I mean, I can only imagine what his stuff looks like. Here's the interesting, there was a Smurf on the other team, and I know his name says, yes, I Smurf, whatever, but he actually is a Smurf. He's level 38, probably shouldn't be in this rank. And I mean, his Black Panther absolutely destroyed my team. I mean, my Adam Warlock was just typing in chat saying Panther's diving me, and he's just standing in the open doing nothing about it. I don't really consider him that big of a Smurf though compared to the other game. This game I think had the bigger Smurf. Okay, so based on the scoreboard I'm in, it's going to be a DPS diff, maybe a tank diff. Definitely a DPS diff though. And this guy right here, this Namor was the worst Namor Punisher I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if he was just playing bad, but this kid was horrible. Okay, he could not kill this magic once. and he was on a little bit of a loss streak. Doesn't really play consistently, you know. I had a tank go to Squirrel Girl for some reason. He has this thing blocked. But here was the big issue here, the magic, okay? The magic on the other team is 100% a Smurf. I mean, yeah, like I'm forced to play Smurfs, but you're gonna give me people that just are not good, you know what I mean? Like that is the average though on this game. Let's go to the third game. Okay, I'm on Widow again, because by the end of the game, I already know it's a loss because nobody can deal with this Iron Fist, okay? I tried swapping, I tried playing Namor, I couldn't get heals. I tried to play Scarlet with a Strange team up, nobody would give me Strange. I had, you know, a Luna Snow that could freeze him, but she would just freeze him and run away. She wouldn't help me kill him, and nobody was really doing anything about it. Then this guy decided he's gonna play Scarlet, okay? Notice this guy right here. Look at his scoreline. Okay, this guy didn't know what he wanted to play. He wanted to play all kinds of different characters. He started playing Mantis. Never slept the Iron Fist once. Okay, that's another thing I noticed. He never slept the Iron Fist. My Luna Snow would freeze him or miss and just run away. This guy right here, though, you know, negative win rate. But I mean, look at this guy's recents, man. Like, it's just, he's lost every game except one today. And then this guy, my Luna Snow, it's just not looking good, man. You know, it just doesn't look good. You know, it's hard for me to, like, not blame EOMM when I look at my teammates and this is their recents. And then it didn't help that I had basically a one-trick Wolverine. This guy just refused to swap, and I mean, look, again, his win rate is god awful. He only does good when they're losing. And I mean, he's not consistent. I mean, he's been plat, you know, for a while. But then we go look at Sticky Menace. Kind of a low level. I can't really say that that's a Smurf. Could be a Smurf. Not a lot of games played though. And he just, you know, absolutely ran my team over. I mean, he's on a win streak. You know, good for him. Big DPS diff here. Also, you know, my teammates just kind of gave up. So I couldn't get them to swap. I couldn't get them to help me. You know, I've got 13 deaths with only 7,000 damage taken. You know, the heals aren't there. The team's just not playing together. My Emma's not grabbing nobody. It's just a disaster. The fourth game I lost. This was by far the worst one. This one pissed me off so much because, you know, they got me playing healer because they don't know how to heal. I tried to play Iron Man because they had a Blade Squirrel Girl at the start, okay? That is so free for Iron Man, in my opinion. I was going to destroy them, but I couldn't get a heal. I think I died 4 times in a row. Look how many deaths I have compared to the damage taken. Okay, I was not getting healed on Iron Man. And then this Outstalk kid said that he doesn't know how to play healer. Well, he is playing Cloak and Dagger. I'm sorry, but if you can't play Cloak and Dagger, I don't trust you on DPS either. He said he wanted to play DPS. We swapped it around, alright? We're just getting mauled at this point. I just assumed that this was going to be a loss. Okay, it was a government mandated loss. Let's go look at this guy's recents. Again, negative win rate. I should be nowhere near Diamond 3. Okay? I mean, dude. He went 17 and 15, right? Dude. Here's the game we played, right? He proceeded to lose another 5 games after this. Okay? This kid was also so bad, but you can't look at his recents. But you know, it just goes to show, like, I don't know who came up with this matchmaking system, but you know, I feel like I did consistently well as a DPS. Obviously, I don't play every single counter to every single legend. I don't play this game like that. However, I know I'm better than a diamond and a grandmaster player, based on, you know, if my teammates are supposed to be the same rank, I should be in GM, it feels like, you know. It's just so consistent what I see when I lose. It makes me annoyed, because it doesn't even feel like ranked at this point. It just feels like a coin toss of if I'm gonna get the EOMM demon or not. That's why I just don't like ranked on this game, you know. People will say that's a weak mental, it's a skill issue. I don't know, the proof is in the pudding, man. I mean, every game that I lost, there was always that one person that was just struggling, has been rage queuing, losing, you know, 5+ games in a row, refuses to get off any character, or they just straight up throw the game. It happens too consistent. I know every time I'm on a win streak, I'm gonna be forced to lose, and I don't like games like that, because, you know, I play with goals in mind. I like to hit the high ranks. I like to play for win streaks. I like to play for KD, stats, all that. And, you know, my account has an overall 60% win rate, and, you know, I would say over half my losses are to people that just give up, throw my games. I'm trying to carry people that just shouldn't even be in my skill bracket, you know. I would say that I'm a way above average player on this game. You may not like my heroes that I play a lot, but, you know, I definitely, I can see it when I'm on a win streak. I just know that I'm gonna get people that cannot compete at all, and that's what drives me nuts. It's not competitive. It's ruining other games as well. I'll make other videos if you guys want to see more about skill-based matchmaking, you know, aggression-based matchmaking, stuff like that. Like, all these different matchmakings, I think, just ruin modern gaming for the above-average player that's not a pro player, and you're not a super casual. Super casuals don't really notice this or care about this, but I think anyone that is in that middle area that is above average but not, you know, a pro player, obviously, they're affected by this. We're forced to carry people that just can't perform. They don't even want to win the game. They don't want to improve, and I think EOMM specifically just enforces those bad habits. But I'm gonna cut the video short. I don't want to rant too much, because I know this is just like an old topic, but I just wanted to, you know, make a video on, usually if you're losing, just go look at your teammates, because it's not you. Most of the time it is just the matchmaking giving you somebody that is just not supposed to be playing at that time. They should have gotten off. They're usually rage queuing. They're not good to begin with. Stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Has this happened to you, or does this happen to you often? I feel like this happens to me every single time I'm on a win streak, or I'm doing good in a session, like I'm getting a bunch of MVPs, then I start getting people that are just absolute trash cans, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about modern gaming and matchmaking systems and stuff like that. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. I'll be making more videos like this in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.